Good morning students, a warm welcome to this recorded class. Okay, so in the previous video I have taught you the simple ways of answering the comprehension questions. Okay, in this class let us discuss a very important topic for you regarding the examination point of view, that is direct and indirect speech. Okay, most of you will get confused in changing the sentences from the direct speech to indirect speech. So in today's class, let me tell you how to identify whether the statement is in the direct speech or in the indirect speech. Okay. Now, first you have two types of speech, that is direct and indirect speech. So, direct speech means here the exact words of the speaker are written. Okay, the exact words of the speaker are written, and these exact words of the speaker are written inside the quotations. And in your direct speech, you will have reporting part and the reported part. And the verb in the reporting part is the reporting verb, and the verb in the reported part is the reported verb. And the reporting part and the reported part is separated by comma. Okay, let me give you one example. See, Karan said, I am happy. Karan said, I am happy. If you take this example, Karan said is the reporting part, I am happy is the reported part. Okay, and the reported part, I am happy, is inside the quotations. That is the exact words of the speaker is inside the quotations. And here I told this is reporting part. Okay, and this is the reported part. Okay, and the verb in the reporting part, said, is the reporting verb, and the verb in the reported part, am, is the reported verb. Okay, and the reporting part and the reported part is separated by comma. Then we call that this statement is in the direct speech. Okay, now let me give you one more example. The principal announced see here, the school will be closed tomorrow. If I take this, the principal announced the school will be closed tomorrow. Here you have again two parts, the reporting part and the reported part. And the reporting part, the verb in the reporting part is the reporting verb, and the verb in the reported part is the reported verb. Okay, and here the exact words of the speaker are written inside the quotations. The exact words of the speaker are written inside the quotations. Okay, and the reporting part and the reported part is separated by comma. So we call that this statement is in the direct speech. Okay, now mother said, I have finished cooking. I have finished cooking. Now if you take here, what did mother say? I have finished cooking. This is the exact words what mother told. So we call that exact words, whatever mother told is written. So we call that it is in the direct speech, and they are written inside the quotations. Yes, and you have again two parts here, reporting part and the reported part. The verb in the reporting part is the reporting verb, and the verb in the reported part is the reported verb, and reporting part and reported part is separated by comma. So if you remember these things, then you can know that this statement is in the direct speech. Okay, let me take one more example. Okay, let me take one more example here. Okay, father said, okay, I am writing a letter. If I take this example, Father said, I am writing a letter. Father said is the reporting part. I am writing a letter is the reported part. The exact words of the speaker. I am writing a letter. Okay. So it is inside the quotations, and the reporting part and the reported part is separated by comma. Reporting part and the reported part is separated by comma. So we can tell that this statement is in the direct speech. Let me take one more example. Okay. Suman said, I am ill. Suman said, I am ill. So here Suman said, I am ill. What did Suman say? I am ill. That is the exact words of the speaker. They have written inside the quotations. We have written that inside the quotations. And you have two parts in this sentence. That is Suman said, reporting part. I am ill, reported part. So reporting part and reported part is separated by comma. So we call this as the direct speech. Okay. Have you understood this direct speech? Okay. Now let me tell you how to identify the sentence in the indirect speech. Okay. How to identify whether this statement is in the indirect speech. Now you know how to identify the statement in the direct speech. Now I will tell you how to identify the statement in the indirect speech. Okay, let me take one example. Okay. Kusuma said that she would not attend the function. She would not attend the function. So here if you see, Kusuma said that she would not attend the function. Here you don't have any commas or any inverted commas, and you have combined the reporting part and the reported part here. Kusuma said. Kusuma said is the reporting part. She would not attend the function. Here it is the reported part. So you have combined this by using the conjunction that. And here the exact words of the speaker are not written. You have changed the exact words of the speaker. So in the indirect speech, exact words of the speaker are changed. The words of the speaker are changed. And we combine the reporting part and the reported part with the conjunction or with a preposition based on the type of sentence. Okay. So we won't use commas or inverted commas in the indirect speech. Okay. So in the indirect speech, exact words of the speaker are changed. The words of the speaker are changed, and we combine the reporting part and the reported part with the conjunction that or with the preposition or to infinitive that is based on the types of sentences. Okay. And here the words of the speaker are changed. We won't use any commas or inverted commas. See, she said that she was ill. She said that she was ill. So here again, here you don't have any commas or inverted commas. The words of the speaker are changed, and the reporting part and the reported part is combined by that conjunction that. Okay. Next, one more example. Okay. Shravan said that he was not happy. If you take this example, Shravan said that he was not happy. Again here, the reporting part and the reported part are joined by the conjunction that. Okay. And here you don't have commas or inverted commas, and the words of the speaker are changed. Okay. In this way, we identify the sentence that it is in the indirect speech. Okay. Next, one more example. Let me take. David said that the match will be postponed. The match would be postponed. Match would be postponed. So if you take here again, David said that the match would be postponed. Here the words of the speaker are changed. Yes. And you don't have any commas or inverted commas. And you have joined the reporting part and the reported part with the conjunction that. So now you can tell that this statement is in the indirect speech. Now you can say that this statement is in the indirect speech. Hope you all have understood this, students. Now you understood how to identify the statements whether they are in the direct speech or in the indirect speech. In the next class, in the next video, I'll tell you how to change the sentences from the direct speech to indirect speech based on the tenses. Okay. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and press the like button, and if you have any suggestions to be given, you put it in the comment box. Thank you very much.